Hi, I'm Jérémy.
And I'm Ben.
Together we are 15 degrees north.
Today we're going to show you the sights and sounds of Langkawi.
Langkawi is a tropical Malaysian island that sits on the border with Thailand.
A popular tourist resort, it attracts visitors from Malaysia and from all across the world.
So naturally we had to head straight to the beach upon arrival.
No, seriously, we hired a car and didn't even bother checking into our hotel first.
We just really need a slice of tropical beach.
It's 30 degrees and the water is just as warm. I mean, if only we had temperatures in the water like this in the UK.
In 2017, Langkawi was awarded World Geopark status by UNESCO.
Meaning that it has the same status as a black country in the Midlands.
Well, it's much more pretty than Birmingham.
Breakfast with a view. How is that?
Sticky,
Yep.
crunchy, spicy, but I have no idea what's inside.
What is it?
A big portion of the island is mountainous. In fact, a dormant volcano sits right at its centre.
The tourism industry has capitalised greatly on the topography, so make sure to head up to the Sky Bridge via cable car for the best views of the island.
Ben, we talked about this before. I can't make the word telecabin happen again.
Okay, you go up via telecabin.
Thank you.
We shared our gondola with a Malaysian couple who said that we should have come with our girlfriends as it would have been a lot more fun.
The curved pedestrian Sky Bridge sits 660 metres up.
Built in 2005, it is Langkawi's most popular attraction and bears a hefty price tag accordingly.
So you can imagine our delight when this happened.
Clouds, lots of them, everywhere.
We were so happy to see those clouds.
I mean, we didn't travel from the Mancunian rain clouds halfway across the world just to find Malaysian rain clouds.
They did clear for a bit. Long enough for us to see this.
Well, in fact, everyone had left the bridge because of the clouds, so when they finally cleared, we got to see the rare side of the bridge actually empty.
But, inevitably, the good weather was short-lived because then this happened.
Unsurprisingly, Langkawi is full of nature.
Most of the island is covered in jungle and has been for 10 million years.
As a result, the undergrowth is thick and home to a whole host of animals, birds, and numerous creepy crawlies.
As it's an island, it's actually quite safe in terms of wildlife.
But you will notice that it's pretty overrun by monkeys.
And they are everywhere.
On our travels around Southeast Asia, the friendliest monkeys we came across were actually on Langkawi.
But be careful, they are constantly on the lookout for some food, and in their heads, a carrier bag will always be full of food, so they're likely to snatch them from you.
We saw them do exactly that to someone on the Sky Bridge.
Then we come to the jungle itself, and it's definitely not advisable to wander in by yourself.
I mean, it's definitely pretty, but God knows what on earth that thing is.
And we didn't stick around to find out.
Langkawi used to be a quiet backwater.
That was until 1986 when the Malaysian Prime Minister, who was a big fan of the island, saw its potential for tourism. He then designed many of the new resorts and hotels himself, masterminding the plan for Langkawi's reinvention as a duty-free paradise.
And its redevelopment had nothing to do with the end of the curse.
The curse?
Yes, the curse.
You've lost me. What curse?
The Langkawi curse, obviously.
What do you mean?
Well, let me tell you. In the late 18th century, a woman was falsely accused of adultery and executed. Before she died, she placed a curse on the island that she said would last for 7 generations. Literally, a few weeks later, the island was invaded, captured, and the villages burned to the ground. The people were enslaved, and for 200 years, the island was passed back and forth between occupying forces.
So, how did it end?
Well, the woman's 7th-generation descendant was eventually born in Phuket in, guess which year?
1986?
Yep, the islanders believed in the curse so much that they wouldn't invest any money there until they believed the curse was officially over. Creepy, huh?
Not as creepy as this bat cave.
I've always loved a bat cave. What about you, Jeremy?
Bit scary to me.
It was alright though. I didn't feel like they were about to attack me or anything.
I did.
They were lurking there in the ceiling, looking down on us, ready to pounce. But they're very cool.
Scary.
Love it!
Ben, what's a mangrove?
Well, Jeremy, I'm glad you asked. It's a tree that grows in water, and then its roots go all the way down to the bottom, and they spread out really, really wide, like kind of above the surface, which is why they look like this big old tangled web of fingers feeding from the earth.
Exploring the island's mangroves is a must-visit excursion.
The habitat is so unique and impressive, it is protected by UNESCO.
Our time on Langkawi was so much fun.
It's not really an island with that many impressive sights, it's more that the experiences you can have there are really, really fun.
We just felt really close to nature when we were there, surrounded by all the animals and birds and surprising lack of mosquitoes.
Yes, Langkawi is unusual for Southeast Asia because it barely has any mosquitoes whatsoever because they've all been gobbled up by bats.
So it's great if you hate mosquitoes, terrible if you hate bats.
I love bats.
Well, I don't love bats, but I do have a newfound appreciation for what they do for mankind.
Just like drinking green tea.
Or going to the dentist. Thanks for watching.
Be sure to like, share and subscribe.
And follow us on Instagram at 15 degrees north.
Make sure to tune in to our next video to see where in the world we end up next.
See ya.
Bye!